know I'm like on YouTube. They are big, Abby.
They are very big.
Zara is wishing that she can eat them. So anybody can actually start their own poultry farm at the back of their house. You can do something like this if you want to start a small scale poultry farm. Look at these birds. They are just 5 weeks and they'll be 5 weeks and 5 days today. They are massive in size. See this. See this guy. You must not have millions of naira before you start a poultry farm. You can start with 10 birds. I'm not going to be cleaning here today because the place is not that dirty. So there will be no cleanup today. These cockroaches are not up to 2 months, but you can see they are already mating. So every time you see broilers, cockroaches climb on broilers like this, that's because they want to mate. See? See? Anybody can start a poultry farm at their backyard. Anybody can start a poultry farm at their backyard. These birds are not even up to 6 weeks. They'll be 6 weeks they'll be 6 weeks tomorrow. Practically anybody can start a poultry farm. Your space must not be big. With little or no capital, you can start your own poultry farm. These birds you see here, they are 5 weeks and 5 days. By Friday, these birds are going to be 6 weeks. That's your cockerel. Look at how small that cockerel is. But they're already climbing on the broilers. Cockerels like to look for trouble. One of the things that nobody should do is rear cockerels and broilers together. See them. I'm just trying to challenge anybody that wants to start a poultry farm. You too, you can do it. I can decide to start selling these chickens now. Poultry farming is good. You put smiles on the faces of families by providing meat for them. You help yourself financially too by starting a poultry farm. All you need to do is just learn. Just learn the basics of poultry farming. That's all. Poultry farming is not a big deal. It's something that anybody can actually learn to do. See, these birds are not up to 6 weeks. They are 5 weeks. I'm challenging somebody today to start their own poultry farm. You can start your own poultry farm. You can start your own poultry farm. If you have any questions to ask, you can just ask me. I can see some people are tuned in. Thank you for joining our live. If you have any questions to ask me, you can just put it in the comment section and I'll reply. I started this journey 5 weeks ago and I've been consistent with posting. I have been consistent with posting so that I enlighten people, somebody that wants to start this business, but you feel like you do not have a means or you do not have resources. You can start with as low as 10 beds. You can start with as low as five beds. Depends on what your money can carry. It doesn't have to be 50, 100, 1,000. People that started with 1,000 beds, they started from somewhere. So you too, you can start. If this is what you have passion for, if this is what you want to do, you too, you can start your own mini poultry farm. Let's take a look at this. Take a look at this. Look at how big these beds are looking. Look how big these beds are looking. They are not up to, these beds are not up to 6 weeks. They'll be 6 weeks on Friday. See the way they are looking. When you take care of your birds very well, you give them good feed, you get good results. No doubt, you get good results. You too can start your own mini poultry farm. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you anything. You can start your own poultry farm. If you have any questions you want to ask, I'm here. I will answer you guys. For those that tuned in, thank you very much. I appreciate. Yes, we have broilers, we have cockerels here. A lot of farmers do not like going into cockerel farming. That I understand because cockerel farming takes time. You get your money, but you'd wait. You cannot start your cockerel farming now. If you know you're a beginner, you cannot start with cockerels because they take time to grow. Unlike broilers, these cockerels are the same. They are the same weeks with the broilers, but the broilers, you can consume the broilers now, but you can't consume these cockerels because they are quite small. So as a beginner, the first thing you want to look out for is buying good breed of broilers. Yes. If you know you have a lot of money, you can go into egg production, but if you know you're just starting, I would prefer that you go for broilers. With broilers, you'll be able to raise a lot of capital. I'm doing this because I'm hitting this bed because I want them to exercise. Broilers, all they do is eat and lie down, eat and lie down. Broilers, all they do, they eat and lie down. So at intervals, you need to touch them so that they exercise their legs. So as I was saying, if you know you want to start poultry farming, you start with your broilers. Go for good breed. You have aggrated. Aggrated is very good, but the immune system, aggrateds are very sensitive. They are good breeds. Look at your cockerel. It's mounting on the broiler. As small as it is. As small as it is. These cockerels are just 5 weeks and some days. They're just 5 weeks and some days. The broilers too are 5 weeks and some days. Poultry farming is very easy. It's as easy as ABC, but you need to be very cautious, very sensitive. You need to pay close attention to your birds. If you pay close attention to your birds, you get maximum result at the end of the day. See? See, these are cockerels and broilers. I remember when I got the cockerels, a lot of people kept saying these ones are going to waste your time, but whether you like it or not, the day is going by, months are going by, and the cockerels will still eventually grow. But for a beginner, please start with broilers. Go for good breed, go for good feed. Be street smart. If you know you don't want to waste a lot of money, then you need. So sorry for that interruption. If you know that you want to be street smart, then you go with your go through herbal methods where you give them constant herbs to take. It will help your birds grow bigger, and it will help them. It will minimize sickness. They will not. Their immune systems are not. Broilers' immune systems are not strong, so you need to be very cautious with their health. If you do not want to spend a lot of money on drugs, then go for you should go herbal where you buy. I say you buy, you wash your bitter leaf water and give them ginger, garlic. It will help your birds grow well. Anybody can start a poultry farm. It's not that difficult. There's nothing like it's not that difficult. It's not difficult. Pay attention to your birds, understand them, look at their poop. Their poop tells you a lot of stories about them. Broilers need water. They constantly drink water. So you need to have a lot of drinkers. Depends on the number of birds actually. You know you do not have money, but then you have a passion for this. You can start this at your backyard. You can see this is our backyard. You can start at your backyard with 5 birds. You can start with 5 birds. From 5 you enter 10, from 10 15. But the whole idea of this is you need to be intentional about what you are doing, because some persons, what usually kills a lot of businesses is after selling you do not reinvest the money, you consume the money. But if you give yourself a target, you sell, then you reinvest that money in new beds, I think it's going to go a long way. So guys, this is our progress. Cockroaches like to stick together. They are always together. Broilers on the other hand, all they do is eat and sleep. It's impactful to you. If you linked to you, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that when I post more videos you get to see it, because by this birds will be 7 weeks. This Friday they will be 6 weeks. I will be moving this entire set out, this up. I'm going to work on it so that I move the cockroaches there. One of the things I've learned from keeping this particular set of birds is that you do not put broilers and cockroaches together. Once this cockroach passes this stage, they'll begin to injure the broilers. So I would move the cockroaches up, and then I will put about 50 birds here. You see, I started with 25 broilers. Whatever money I'm going to get, because the original plan was not to sell these birds, we're going to consume them, but we have light issues here. So even if I kill them and put in the freezer, I'm not sure they will have any impact in my life because they might get bad. So I would sell this and keep. So I'll clean this place and stock in new 50 beds. If you know you want to start this journey, you can just hit the subscribe button, notification bell, because I promise you I'll be posting every journey, my challenges. I would post them so that we all see, and then somebody learns from it and venture into this particular segment of our economy. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate these persons that you. Thank you and bye.